Yes. Everybody, you have taken a long rest. And these camels should belong to you guys. One of them is Dumpty.
And the other is Michelle's.
Yes.
Can I tell you
gave it
guys
to
something
Miss
funny that happened yesterday?
What?
I was just kind of bored, and like sometimes when I get bored, I sing just random shit. And I was like, you know what? I have a SoundCloud account. I'm gonna post these random snippets of music that I did without any practice or warm ups or anything. And the stupid thing about doing this is that people actually listened to it and liked it.
Wow.
3
so
different
popular.
people.
Nice.
All right. We come into the day. Fresh morning day. Let me just change.
Give me Dumpty.
Okay, but it's not going to be named anymore. There you go. Come into the fresh morning day by this desert oasis. The place of many combat encounters. What would you guys like to do?
I guess head back to the town, right?
Yes.
Alright, well, since you asked earlier, this golem, you'll need to roll a tool, roll a tinker's tool, any type of tool check to repair it, or bring it to a golemmancer or an artificer to repair it.
Marcella, you said your guy knows how to deal with the golems, right?
I don't know if she knows how to deal with golems, but I also don't know if she's still alive. But I imagine she might know maybe something. More than me.
Oh, hey, Dom. You made it.
Hi. I get home around this time.
I have cartography tools. I can draw a map of the golem.
I have Tinker Tool proficiency, but I need to grab some while we're in town.
Yes, you would need sheets of metal to hammer together. You could cook the rust off, just melt it off, and that would also work. But you would need proficiency.
I would like to upgrade my shield with a +1 for the day.
Okay.
Before I forget again. And I would like to make some ammo for Mithka's sling.
All right.
Also, we're not technically taking a long rest, right?
We have this. You would have taken a long rest here.
Okay. Just making sure because I can't remember.
So you make ammo for Mithka's sling. By the way, it's a sling, so you could use rocks as ammo if you want.
I think it's a lower damage roll.
It is. Ammo type can help increase damage.
Yeah, ammo type includes you can use +1 ammo, exploding ammo.
Ooh, exploding arrow. That sounds so fun.
Smoke bombs.
Give me everything from Assassin's Creed. One of everything.
And Kedrick starts packing up everything and throwing it on Dumpty.
I
I
feed the
will help.
lizard and tell it that I will find it a proper dog person to work with if it comes with us back to town.
Where's the long rest button again? I can't find it.
It's right under your HP, I want to say. Oh,
Oh.
under your hit dice.
Okay, I'm like, wait. Oh, cool. Thank you.
Yeah, so you tell the lizard you find a proper dog person to train it, and it's gonna nod.
Because I know what it wants. It doesn't want to be with me. I am a fairy, I'm not a gnoll.
You get the feeling it was trained by gnolls. Not that it only follows gnolls' instructions.
You riding on the lizard, Miska?
I would ride with you and Dumpty, but also question: would this golem be able to keep up with us in this state?
You can all control it.
No, can it keep up with us
Oh.
in this state?
I would say,
Its movement is 20 feet.
yeah. It's pretty slow.
We'll be slower.
The
So
lizard
we're gonna have to
is,
move a little slower.
yeah. You'll have to go at the speed of your slowest member, which would be the golem.
Just throw it on the lizard.
No,
Take
yeah.
it.
I second that idea.
You can't. You can't. It's against the rules.
The lizard's eyes unfocus.
Don't worry, buddy. I won't let them crush you.
What?
Yeah, we won't crush you.
Crush me?
They wanted you to be ridden by the golem.
I
What?
wonder if I can passively attempt healing at it using mending while we travel.
What is mending? Link mending for me.
Mending is so good.
It is, but also GM has to kind of approve a lot of it.
Yeah, it's technically true that you could do this, but it's up to the GM's discretion.
I imagine that it would probably be very slow and wouldn't get very far, though.
Well, alright, I would say you can heal it with mending. But, you can't replace parts that are gone, like its head. You can repair, pieces of its armor plating. Like it's got missing fingers too on its broken arm. So you can't add fingers with mending.
Like it can close cuts and gouges and stuff.
I'm the rust.
So, what would the HP penalty be for it having missing pieces?
It would be 50 HP now with those missing pieces. A fully functioning iron golem has 200 something HP.
Okay. So you're saying we fully healed it, it's temporarily only allowed to be up to HP 50.
Yes.
Gotcha. Awesome.
Actually, no. I'm gonna rescind that. Mending is a cantrip. This feels too OP. Because you can just say, I mend the golem in combat, and that heals 50 HP.
No, that's not what we're saying. We're saying basically it's saying each time you cast mending, you heal 1 point of damage.
But you can cast
Yeah.
it all the time.
Yeah, but in a combat round, that's 6 seconds. So
I don't
every 6 seconds.
Oh, I wasn't gonna do this in like a combat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
Well, we're just
sounds-
saying, like, over a long period of time, because we don't have someone special with us, we can't really repair it. This is the kind of like a makeshift repair. While in combat, it won't make sense for us to waste an entire turn to give it 1 point of health.
Yeah, because that's a full action to cast a cantrip. It's one of those good out of combat cantrips, but not a good combat cantrip.
Mm-hmm.
I mostly just want to make sure if we run into a combat encounter in the city, it doesn't have 1 HP still.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. I would say with mending, you can recover if you mend on and off throughout the day, you can recover 20 HP in one day. basically.
Sounds more than reasonable to me.
All right,
Yes, thank you, gracious GM.
you're welcome. And you head off back to town, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. The day goes by pretty uneventfully and slowly, or quickly. The day went by pretty quickly with how slow you're walking. Only 20 feet per 6 seconds. That's, I want to say that's like 10 miles an hour.
Can't move because we're paused.
What? We're not paused.
I'm paused.
You are?
Yep.
Oh,
Did you select your character?
I can move with WASD, but not with the point and click.
Weird.
Oh, yeah. Wait,
I was
what?
trying to use my arrow keys.
Oh, you can. I mean, I can.
It was giving me the same answer with the things.
All right. You go back to the city. We didn't have this map before, but this would be where you would go before you enter the city.
Before we actually fully go in, I ask a question.
Mhm.
How do these people, or I'm asking more like group if they know, but do you do then? How do these people feel about a iron golem walking
That's funny
into
you
the
asked.
city?
Halt!
I guess canonically, I'm technically trying to ask while we're on the road before we get to the city, but
Oh, you're asking
You
each
know.
other.
well, I'm asking, can we do some kind of check to see like if we actually know how these people feel about an iron coming into there?
That would be a history or a local check.
Uh,
I mean, that's what I'm asking the GM. What she wants.
yeah.
Well, we just got here. I don't think we would know unless we ran into one.
Well,
I
if
mean,
we're going off like if we study and or like maybe we just know through I don't know culture kind of thing. I don't know.
You
Again,
don't know. A
Okay.
large.
Sulfus is technically from this country. She might know.
No, you. You don't often see a 10-foot tall iron walking piece of metal golem walking down the street. It's more used for. It's a war machine, basically.
oh, so we're declaring war on the city. Great.
I think the short answer of what the GM's trying to say is people will look on us a little less kindly.
Hmm. By the way, Vil has a phobia of, not a phobia, like a thing about people eating. The sound of people eating makes him nauseous. So if you could mute your mic when you eat, that'd be great. All right. And you approach the gates. Whoa
I cover my
there,
wing.
says this guard.
It is my helper.
Helper.
Yes, it carries my things for me.
Does it need to be so big?
It came with it. It happened to be this size when we found it.
Found it. Did you steal it?
No, we found it at the bottom of a spider pit. It was quite rusty. Still needs fixing, if you ask me.
They talk to each other a little bit, and then one leaves the area. The other one says, "Stay right there." Oh, that's right. Dima is right here. And one sec. he returns with another soldier, this time dressed a little differently. And then he looks down and says, "What in the world? Are you what are you doing here? What business do you have in the city?"
I'm apprenticed to Dolores. And we just got back from the pyramids.
I am very sick and I need to see a doctor.
Then I'm here to seek Hakan.
Hakan!
Yeah.
Marcella, roll persuasion. Aselphus, roll deception.
I am sick. I need to see a doctor. This isn't a lie.
Okay. Roll persuasion. Oh, you're with you're with Dolores?
Yes, I bat my eyelashes.
That does make sense. She actually, did she make that for you?
Yes, actually.
Are you working for the king? Why would you have possession of something like that?
Why not? It's not magical, is it? That must make sense for Dolores.
It
I
is
have a-
magical. All golems are magical.
It's a gift to me for being a very good apprentice, I assure you. Rolling for deception.
Roll deception. Hey, Cyclone. We're playing D&D. Okay. Wait, tell me again what you said?
It was a gift to me from Dolores for being such a great apprentice.
Ah. He nods. Apprentice, I see. You must be a golemancer as well. Alright. You may enter. I will now remind you that your camels were rented. One of them were rented here. The other one, which would be Marcella's, was rented at the perfume district.
Oh no, Dumpty.
How far away is the stable?
The stable is just behind the walls.
I walk in with Dumpty.
You walk in, your golem's footsteps pound the wooden gate bridge. Alright. Whoops. What's going on? The stable, I don't have a pawn for the stable hand, so I'm just gonna say, oof. Do I remember? Stable hand, in one of the buildings right behind the gate, comes up and, recognizing some of your faces, asks, "Oh, are you here to return the camel?"
Did our other partner come by and drop off their camel?
Who?
Oh, she wasn't here when we rented them. She was a squirrel lady.
I'm not sure. We haven't seen a squirrel lady yet.
She was traveling with an old lady.
I'm sorry, sir, we don't remember. We haven't seen what you're talking about.
Well, they have the other camel we rented.
Oh, so you don't have the camel?
Not the second one, no.
Technically, we didn't rent out that one.
Well, I'm afraid you have to pay the fee.
And how much is that?
Oh, 20 gold.
That's highway robbery.
Oh, it's a missing camel. We didn't agree for a purchase of the camel.
So if they come back and you get it back, are you going to come find me and give it back? No gold?
He shakes his head. That's not how it works around here, sir.
How about I give you 25 gold and I keep Dumpty? And you hope the other one comes back.
So you'd be purchasing 2 camels.
Possibly. You might get one back.
Roll a persuasion. Kedrick? Sorry, sir. That's going to have to be 40 gold for both camels. You can roll insight now if you'd like.
Who, me?
Yeah, anyone.
I roll 2 because I'm curious.
Okay, Marcella. Yeah, this is robbery. Whatever they charged you to rent the camel in the first place and what they're charging now, it's crazy. People don't charge that much for renting a mount. Like a guard's month of work is 1 gold payment.
Oh my. I whispered to Kedrick that they're trying to scam you out of your gold.
The staple
Oh, are they?
is the same person you saw when you rented the camels in the first place. He is a catfolk, a tabaxi, who is lanky, but also hunched down, as if he's trying to make himself seem smaller. His tail, the tip of his tail, sometimes wiggle quickly when he's trying to haggle you.
I walk over close to him and loom over him. So this is what we're gonna do. Since I paid for this camel only, and the person that paid for the other one is no longer here, the other camel's not my problem. And someone just told me that you're trying to scam me. So how about I just give you 10 gold and we forget about all of this, and I take the camel with me.
Okay, I'm gonna let you roll either persuasion or intimidation for this.
I would like to fly up behind Kedrick and lift my mask to show my scar to the guard
Okay, a selfish
to give assistance.
assisting. Roll with advantage, Kedrick. Okay. The stable boy, his ears flatten. He hunches down even lower than he was before, and responds. Well, sir, all right, 15 gold then for both camels.
The other camel's not my problem. I didn't pay for the other camel in the first place. So
What?
It wasn't my problem.
What? It's your party.
Actually, now that I think about it, I believe that our squirrel friend actually gave you extra money for that camel. So I believe that we're paid off.
He leers at you, Mithga, and then sighs. All right, 5 gold, and you can keep the camel.
I toss 5 gold at him, and don't try to aim it at his hand or anything.
You toss it at him. Roll a hit.
Oh God.
Wait, what are you aiming for?
I don't throw it at him. I just like toss it at him, and I don't care if he catches it or lands on the floor.
Kind of toss it at his feet, so he has to like grab it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's better.
He very quickly, very lithely slinks to catch the coins before they hit the ground. Passively, Kedrick, you notice some rat folk around, eyeing the coin.
Better be careful. Someone might take your money.
The stable boy chuckles. Same back at you.
Oh, I'd welcome it.
Sounds like more EXP.
Wow.
All right. I'm gonna keep moving forward then.
All right. Now, we are limited by maps, especially for a big town like this. I don't have a main map for the city, so I'm gonna ask where you want to go. Right.
I want to drop off what's her face again to the ship area.
Yeah. Okay. So you head back to the docks, and it is quite a long way from the city gates all the way to the docks. Just like before, I need you all to roll a perception check. Anyone who would like to keep an eye out for, pickpockets, swindlers.
And I also want to keep an eye out for like a magic shop or a church or something.
Okay.
If someone pickpockets us with those rolls, I think they deserve it.
Hey, that's a good question. I'm gonna roll right now.
My gold's in the bag of holding.
They deserve their success. Wait, what if they just take the whole bag of holding?
That is possible. Alright. You all walk together in a tight group with you and your camels. So, especially with a giant hulking golem behind you, nobody's gonna, nobody inexperienced is gonna come try and steal your stuff. But one does try, and they fail. And you catch, Marcella. This time you know better. This has happened to you before. You feel your pockets. Somebody's hand on your pockets. You grab their hand quickly. It's another rat folk. Rat folk. They are a little kid, about 3 feet tall. A brown furred rat folk. Yeah.
Oh no, it's a small child.
Oh no. Well, you catch them and you give them a stern talking to. They have heard this a million times before. And they slink off.
I'll
Apologizing.
give him 5 gold.
Oh, okay. You toss them 5 gold. They
Damn.
That's a lot of fucking gold for a child.
I know, you're giving them 5 guards worth of money right there.
Good.
They clap their hands together, bow very low. Thank you, miss. Thank you. Thank you so much. This will feed my family. My sick mother. Thank you. They slink away, their tails between their legs. With those perception rolls, you all notice the same cadre of cats following you. Not following you per se, but everywhere you look, there is a cat either asleep on a fence post or licking its legs, licking its back, tail, whatever. And a bunch of different colors. Domestic cats of all colors.
Oh, so it's not cat people, it's just cats.
Cats. Okay. Everybody
Oh.
roll me.
I was gonna ask, like, among that group, do I recognize any of those that were trying to follow us when we first left the docks?
Oh yeah, for sure. There are a bunch of, recognized cats. That's gonna be difficult. cats come in all different shapes and patterns. Well, colors and patterns.
Shouldn't I make it easier for me to find the one that was following us then?
The one that was
They-
following you? There were
Yes.
more than one following you.
Okay.
Unless you want to keep an eye out for that cat you found in the pyramid.
No, I asked Kedrick, do you remember that cat that was kind of following us when we first rented the camels? I think there was like 2 of them.
Well, I know there was I saw one of the cat people following us out, thinking they were slick.
Yes, you did see one of them was a cat folk. It was one of
Do you-
Hannah's cat folk.
Yeah, that's the one I'm trying to keep an eye out for. Like, do I notice that? Or
Right.
did I notice?
Right. And the way back to the docks is pretty far, so I'm gonna tell you all to roll one more perception check. Anyone who wants to keep an eye out.
Before that, does the Selphus notice the cat that we saw at the pyramid?
Yeah. Roll a Selphus roll. Alright, I'll say your perception roll would be to look out for that cat in particular.
So we all rolled in?
Mhm.
Okay.
Ooh. Mythka. Right as
I
you
noticed
asked-
everybody.
You notice everything going on in the city. Mythka, you notice, yeah, there are a bunch of Henna's catfolk. They are specifically Henna's catfolk because they're wearing the same garb, the same type of armor. They are very stealthily trying to follow you. And whenever your eye meets one of theirs, they immediately pretend to be doing something else. Like they're pretending to window shop or eat an apple, peeling some fruit, whatever.
Are they actually like following us, right?
Yes, they are actively following you, but very far away, like 60 to 120 feet away.
Okay.
You also notice, the sewer grate. There is an open sewer grate where you walk by with people walking out of it. Just people.
No, we know that already. We used the sewer system when we first came here.
Oh.
We were going to, but we didn't end up.
Oh, right, because we're going to use it to go to the perfume district. But we
Yeah.
knew about it. You, Hannah told us. Actually, no. Someone at the bar told us, I think, right?
Yeah, the barmaid or the barkeeper.
Yeah. I tell the group, like, we're being followed by Hannah's lackeys, it looks like. And I kind of, like, point at them without, like, fully pointing at them. So hopefully they don't, like, notice I know them, that this is them. If that makes sense. I describe, like, you know, what the pattern is and where they are. So hopefully my group can notice where they are or who they are.
I asked quietly, "Who's Hannah?"
She was one of the people that wanted to hire us for something about stealing something back or taking something back, I believe. I can't remember. It's been a month and a half now.
Should we be weary?
Well, I don't like the idea of someone following us the entire time. They've been following us for how many blocks now? GM?
Well, you are about halfway to the docks with the second perception check. So you don't know how long they've been following you, but it seems like they are that you haven't seen them out in the desert. You've only seen them in the city.
But how long have I noticed that they've been following us then at that point?
You started noticing about halfway through the city, halfway through from the gates to the docks.
So they've been following us for about maybe a quarter of the city so far.
Maybe they're just making sure we're supposed to be doing our job.
Concern. I love it.
Yes. All right. Asophis, you are looking out this time specifically for that cat you saw that you befriended in the pyramid. You see a lot of black cats, but none like this one. None as big. Kedrick, you it's hard to identify religious icons in the city. One reason being, you know, there's a lot of different religions in D&D. There's a lot of not not many of them are primary religions either, like Catholicism, Christianity. So it's hard to pick up what's a religious place. But you do see, you know, a big honkin' stone building. It's probably a church, maybe.
Big honking building.
Mm-hmm. And you arrive at the docks.
Can I stop at the church? Just have everybody else go forward.
I would also like to stop at the church and see a doctor.
Because I don't want to like kind of split off from the group, I will go with them.
All right.
I guess I'll stay right outside with the camels and the golem.
Well, I'll stay out with you. I'm just saying, like, I don't want us to move forward and they are back at the church, so I'll stay with you.
Then I will move you all to the church. The camels are outside. The golem, do you want to bring it in?
Have you guys seen the freaking movie A Knight's Tale? Where he is so focused on following the lady into the building that he rides his horse into the church.
No, but that sounds interesting.
He immediately gets yelled at by a priest. The priest is like, "This is a house of God!" And he's like, "Oh, right." And then a bunch of priests come out from the sides and back his horse out of the building while the girl he was following laughs.
Nice.
Will
Do you also
in the in an actual world, I'll be outside of the church with the golem, so no one tries to take it.
I don't see anything.
I see things.
My
do you
screen's
see
black.
yourself?
Nope.
No.
No. Okay. Try reloading.
I see a black screen.
Ooh.
Reloading again. Hey, I can see now.
Hey.
Yeah, I'll be outside too, in actuality.
Are you there, God? It's me, Marcella.
All right, Marcella and Mythka, you can stay in this room to see what is going on, but you are technically outside.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. There is there's no mass today. The church doesn't have a mass right now at this hour. Seeing as everything is empty. There is a man at the podium, or at the off the far back.
The altar.
Is it an altar?
Altar's right here, it looks like.
We will have a stand-in. This is the priest. They are just they're walking back and forth with a book open in their hands, reading.
He needs to get some sun. He's really pale. Oh, and I put my vestments over my armor.
Huh? What do you do?
Put my religious clothes over my armor. I think it's a robe.
Okay. You do that. Your gleaming, magical adamantine armor gets covered up. Oh, hello there. Are you two here for mass? It's not time yet.
I
Go ahead.
am in need of the church to cleanse an addiction I've been struggling against.
Oh, that's terrible. What? An addiction, you say? Alright. I will perform a ritual to heal you, my child. But it will cost you. I'm sorry. This is not a, the spell is not cheap.
How much
300 gold.
will these do? I give him the 2 rubies and the emerald, crying a little.
The 2 rubies and emerald, are they the ones that cost 100 gold each?
Yeah.
Yes, okay. You hand them over to the priest. He accepts them graciously. Thank you. Alright. He walks over to you. He chants a short prayer to his god. And he touches your forehead with one finger and performs a greater restoration. You are now healed of your affliction.
Can I hear or pick up what god it is?
Yes, he is praying to the god of light and law, Foltus.
Okay.
Yeah. In this city of lawlessness, controlled lawlessness, it's kind of strange to have a pretty big church dedicated to the god of law.
You guys seem like you don't belong in this town.
Yes. Yeah, it is true. Well, as of late, it is true. The cult of Bastet has been growing. They don't seem to accept anybody else, any other gods here anymore. Don't see many people coming to mass lately.
What race was he again?
He is a half-elf.
Oh.
Wish I had music.
You don't see many non-feline kind here in this town.
Yes, that is because this town is, well, a town of cats. But
Yeah, I gathered.
yes. Although the king is human, we have to live with the influx of those werebeasts everywhere.
Do you know about curses?
Oh, yes, of course. I've dealt with curses back in my day.
Would you happen to know how to remove one from an item?
Removing curses? Yes, I could do that for you, if you leave the item here. I will bless it with the grace of Foltus. It will take, it will be Sunday when he, grants us his blessings.
What day is it?
It is Fantasy Day. It's Friday.
So 2 days.
He nods.
And
Sure,
how much?
2 days and not Tuesday? Sorry, that was a bad joke. I take it back.
It's Tuesday.
It's Tuesday, ain't it?
Oh my god.
And how much will this cost?
Removing curses is... it is not an easy thing to do. We have to offer up many ingredients to as offerings to the god. It will cost 500 gold.
Do I have to pay that now? Or can I pay it on retrieval?
He rubs his hairless chin. If you pay half now, you can pay half on retrieval.
I have a question.
Yes.
And it's not that I doubt the abilities of your god, but wouldn't it prove more beneficial to your church if you removed the curse for exposure?
I'll
Oh
pay
my
you.
god.
I'll pay you in exposure.
My child. Exposure is not what we need right now. It's money that we need.
You did say your church was going down in population.
Yes, we do need money to maintain the church.
Well, if you had more people here, they might like seeing something so great as a curse being lifted. They might return,
Kedrick,
and they might give you more money.
are you attempting to haggle?
I'm trying to give them exposure.
Roll persuasion.
I'm bad at this.
Why are you talking all the time?
I will assist.
I don't know.
Roll
I
with
did
advantage.
bring up the whole idea.
Advantage or no?
Advantage, yeah. The Selphis is giving you the help.
I knew it.
Ooh.
How about 400 in exposure?
Doing great. I love it.
If you, we have lost a lot of people, people of Foltis to the cult of Bastet as of late. If you manage to find anybody worshipping Bastet, chances are they were worshipper of Foltis before. If you can bring up Foltis' name or convince them that Bastet is not coming back, that her magic is faulty, then I will lower the price. 200 gold.
So
100
300?
now, 100 later.
Oh, 200 in all.
Yes.
Okay, that sounds good. Do you like gems or do you like gold?
If you don't have the gold, I will accept gems.
I have both. I was just wondering what your preference was.
Oh, well, my preference would be gold.
Some people aren't big jewel guys.
I hand him 100 gold.
You think he looks like a very young woman who would look good in jewelry. No. You hand him... How much?
100.
Okay. And you hand over your staff to the priest.
I better get that back.
Are you threatening me right now?
No.
Of course
I
he
just-
isn't. He just is praying that the process goes well.
Ah, yes, of course, yes.
And I'll make sure to tell everybody I meet that the phallus god is going to remove a curse on my staff.
His eyes narrow. You're making fun of his god.
No, I'm just bad with names.
Ugh. His face scrunches up. But he says, all right. Come back noon Sunday, and you'll have your staff uncursed.
Thank you very much.
Before I go, and thank you again for the great miracle bestowed upon me by your god, do you happen to have a, Sorry, my husband just brought me cheesecake.
Enough to share with the class?
Actually, yes.
Wow.
Get over here.
I'll have you know, I eat 3 slices.
Oh boy.
Oh boy, that's not enough to share with the class, then. But, Asilphus basically asks if there's a, apothecary kit or apothecary tools that the church wouldn't mind donating to a worthy cause. I will point out once again that Selphus does look like a small child wearing a mask.
Oh. Question out of game to a Selphus. Does Reborn make her undead?
According to the wiki, it does not make her specifically. She's still considered a living subtype, not undead.
Would a spell for detecting undead ping on her?
According to the book, I do not see anything saying it would.
I'm gonna rule that it does, because she is magically animated, does not need to eat or sleep. And that sounds a lot like a construct or an undead. Or a fairy that eats sunlight or whatever.
She is a fairy.
She
Eats sunlight.
She eats
Yeah.
sunlight?
Photosynthesis.
Did she turn green?
I mean, her skin does have a green undercurrent to it.
Oh. Photosynthesis.
The priest eyes you after you asked him if he would donate an apothecary kit to you. He shakes his head slowly. No, I'm sorry, my child. We don't carry apothecary kits here. You could check the lost and found. Maybe somebody left some beakers?
Ooh, I want to check the lost and found. Maybe I'll find a nice jacket.
I will check the lost and found. Thank you again for your time.
Be well.
You too, brother.
Alright. You check the lost and found. You find a jacket. You
Nice.
find
Is it a hoodie?
No, it's like a short robe. It's
Is it fancy?
No, it's what normal people wear on out to church. Guess it's kind of fancy.
It's not better than my current one. Although my current one is singed.
Also,
I will take this.
Go on. Finish up.
Oh.
No, I was gonna say like as we're outside and I talked to Masilla, how's mending coming along? I'm assuming you're doing it whenever we are just kind of like have free time, which I guess this would be one of the points we would.
I look like I'm sweating. I've been doing this all day.
Are you okay? Do you need help? Something to drink, maybe?
Oh, I'm fine. It's just very hot outside, and I've been doing this for hours.
Would you like me to get you something to drink?
So long as it doesn't involve me getting pickpocketed, sure.
Good point. I'm kind of worried. Also, that group of people that have been following us makes me a little worried right now. Let's get you something to drink as we're on the road again. We'll wait for the rest. Hi, Kendrick.
Hey, I
Alright.
think we're ready to go.
Hang
Sweet.
on. You do find something else in Lost and Found. There's not much, because, the priest said not a lot of people come here. You find a holy symbol of Fultus. It is like how the holy symbol for Jesus is a cross. It's like that. It's like a necklace with the holy symbol of Fultus on it.
Is it pretty?
Yeah, it's kind of shiny.
I asked the lizard if he wants to wear it.
The lizard is outside.
We're leaving, so I'm taking it with me, but
Okay. Add one holy symbol of Fultus. And you leave.
It's a silver sun with a crescent moon on the bottom right quarter of it.
Nope.
And speaking of symbols, the cursed healing staff also has a symbol on it. It looks like a moon with a 4-pointed star in the foreground, and one swirly line over all of it. Let me try and draw it.
And did I notice this symbol?
Yeah, anybody who's identified it can look closely and see.
Can I make a religion check?
Hang on. It looks... Looks like... imagine it's a perfect star, please. Not what this is. Behind it is a moon. In front of it is a 4-pointed star. Whoops. And around it is, like, this wiggly line. A religion check. Roll a religion check.
But Mom, I'm
God
adding my
damn it.
holy symbol.
Unfortunately, this symbol does not remind you of anything. Nothing you've studied before.
If it's not a flaming hammer, I don't care.
Alright. You said you wanted to grab a drink of water? Oh. Okay. Aselphus. You've studied the esoteric. You are, you've read a lot. You've read a whole library once. What was it, a good library? Probably not. But you memorized everything you read. This symbol catches your eye in that you've seen it before in a tome of dark deities, forgotten or forbidden deities. It belongs to probably one of those.
It's Cthulhu.
I love it.
All right. And you said you wanted to go grab a drink.
We're going to a tavern.
That is true.
You are.
Let's go to the tavern then.
Does this tavern
Asilphus stands
have a
outside the
stick?
tavern, not sure if she's allowed in.
What did Kedrick say?
Oh, does this tavern have a stable?
It does. We'll say you can't see it. I rule that it does. You don't have to be able to see it.
Okay.
Can I room the camels and the lizard, I guess, in the stable?
Yes.
We should probably also move the golem there too.
You all have access to move it.
It's currently red.
Oh.
Yeah, it's an enemy.
When did that happen?
It's gone rogue.
It's gonna kill everybody.
Ooh, that's a good feature.
It only has 20 HP.
Yes, because Marcella has been healing it. Oops. Let me change.
You know, 2 shadows can fix that.
Alright. You move it now? Nice.
Yeah. Is this selfish just standing back there?
She's eating cheesecake.
She is standing at the entrance like, do I go in? Am I allowed in? What is their policy on small children looking people?
You've been here before.
Oh my god.
No, I haven't. Technically, I was asleep on Kedrick's back.
Yes.
No, you were
actually.
stuffed in the bag of holding
Oh god.
with your head
Oh, yeah.
poking out.
I can do that. I don't breathe.
Well, I didn't know that, so I just had your head poking out.
That must have looked terrifying for a drunken patron. Like,
He's got a little baby's head.
It's a doll.
Oh my gosh, I'm lagging so much.
Are you?
Yes.
Huh.
I say to
Okay,
myself
there you
this.
go.
I'm sure they'll allow you in. I'll just pretend to be your mom.
I
I
don't
look around
remember
for
having
Dima
a
again.
mom. That'd be nice.
Dima.
Dima has been quietly following you.
Get in here.
Almost suspiciously quiet.
Not pleased that you're uncursing the staff.
Well, does she even know that part? Because was she inside or was she outside with us?
She was outside.
Then she wouldn't know that.
But she did hear you say that you are going to uncurse it.
When?
When you said you were looking for a church? Oh, actually,
I
you
didn't
never
say-
said that out loud.
You
No.
never did. No, he just asked for look for a church.
Okay, yeah, she didn't hear.
Technically, my character doesn't know that either. Technically.
They don't even know that Isolthus was sick. Or is no longer sick, I should say.
Is this the same guy that was here before?
Yes.
Mm,
Is he actually here?
Yes.
Wait, I thought they left already.
Hey, where's your buddy?
That person's suspiciously familiar.
He replies, "Oh, Dima? Is that you?" Dima looks back. "Oh my goodness, you're still here."
Yeah, it's the guy you tried to kill.
"What? I never tried to kill him." And he says, "Yes, you did, but I forgive you. I've been waiting here for you, actually. I've been waiting, I had a hunch.
To get you back. I'll stab you.
I had a hunch you all would succeed."
And I said, do we get a payment?
Uh,
Or is it the friends we made along the way?
he
Nah, I
says-
prefer gold, thank you.
He says, "We gave you all the money we had on us."
We actually I returned it to Dima. He said that she needed it for a ticket home.
Oh, you did? Demon.
Yes.
Yes, I have the 50 gold he said you were giving me. Thank you. I don't want to come back here again. Dima says, "I don't want to come back here again. It is too much of a hassle. I'd rather continue my journey elsewhere." And he nods in understanding and says, "Are you sure? We could look for some other jobs over at the perfume district. I went there earlier today. Well, earlier yesterday. It was a long trip." And Dima shakes her head. "No, I'd rather go back home."
Yeah, aren't you supposed to meet your third party member?
He says, "No, she left without us. She left on her own. She didn't want to wait here with me."
Weren't you guys supposed to meet back up wherever you guys are or live?
We're traveling. We're traveling mercenaries, you know. We don't have a home per se. We're sleeping at this inn right now, or I am. But we do have a patron back on the mainland.
So is that other girl not with you or what?
No, she's leaving before. Well, we're meant to leave days ago, but I decided to stay to wait for Dima.
Okay.
So
So
you're
now
not
she's
supposed
back.
to meet back up with her?
Meet
Yeah,
back
shouldn't
with.
you go meet up with her now?
Who are you
Back
talking
at the
about?
mainland?
The one that was in this chair.
Yeah, she left already.
Yeah, aren't they supposed to meet back up with her? Or are they just
Oh.
leaving the party?
Us? Yeah, we're going to meet up with her after we catch a ship.
So why are you guys talking about taking other quests here?
Well, the thing is, this guy is saying, I think I found a better paying job working solo, and I want Dima to come with me."
I found a good job playing solo, but I'm gonna bring someone else with me.
Yes. And no, Dima's looking kind of. When you first saw her, she was already kind of pale, but now she's super pale. And she shakes her head. She says, "I think I want to give up this adventuring business. I think I might go settle down somewhere to pray to my patrons." maybe switch patrons even. While they're role-playing, we'll finish this up real quick.
Yeah, you guys should leave.
Well, before you go, question: what's your new job that you found in the perfume district?
He, Adalamir, he says, well, I was looking for some way to make a quick buck, a quick gold, at the perfume district. I heard a lot of rumors up there, how it's a lot more dangerous, and that's kind of my thing. But I found somebody there who'd pay me a living wage if I worked for them. And, well, yeah.
Would you mind sharing with me their name?
I'd rather not. And Marcella, when you said he was familiar, you were right. You did see him, at Dolores' shop.
Thought so, but I say nothing in the moment.
Alright, and we will pin that, and go up to whatever you two are doing. What are you doing?
I ask for the good stuff.
You ask for the good stuff. The tiefling bartender eyes you. Good stuff, huh? You don't seem old enough.
Oh, don't worry. She's assuredly of age. We're elves, you see.
Oh, But don't elves grow taller when they're adult?
Sometimes, but also we're magical. This sort of thing just happens.
She... Whatever you say, kid. She pours a glass of water for Aselphus.
Selphus drinks it. Oh, I was hoping for honey.
I'll have a glass of wine. Anything works.
How about you, 1 gold? She pours a glass of wine.
Damn, that's expensive.
It is. If you want to bring it up to her.
I'm a distance. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just thinking out of game. I'm like, damn, that's expensive.
Yeah, just tell the guy, good luck. And I walk up to the bar.
Same.
Alright.
Is it good wine?
It's not swill. I've had worse.
Well, it's as good as you're gonna get. With 1 gold. If you want the really good stuff, that'll be 5 gold.
Maybe later if I'm feeling especially parched.
You know what? I like you. I'll give you a discount. How about 20 silver for the first taste?
Why not?
Alright. She goes to the far end of the counter, reaches down for something pretty stocked far away, and pours a glass. It is a smaller looking bottle. And hands it to you.
Perception check.
Perception check, please. Are you looking at the bottle? Or
Are you looking?
you're looking
I'm just excited
at
about
her.
what I'm gonna get.
Looking at her. How strange it is. You see the tiefling in town. So far, there's been just cats and rats. Wow, a tiefling. Aselphus, perception check. Wow, a tiefling.
Wow, a tiefling.
What's that?
It's so rare. I've only seen cats here.
Yes. Well, there's more than cats around these parts, but only they roam the city. She shakes her head. We've got an epidemic of slavery in here.
Yikes. Don't like to hear about that now, huh?
I hope that anyone who is suffering that position consented to it prior to it occurring.
Yes, that is how slavery works, little kid. And do you drink the glass? Marcella?
Yes, I drink.
It tastes very good, very sweet.
Hey, barkeep,
Hmm?
give me a glass of Firebrand whiskey.
Oh, we don't carry those around here.
I thought that's what she gave me last time.
It actually was.
Oh, it was? I thought that was in Sophus' campaign. Or, Alt's campaign.
That was Dragonfire whiskey.
Oh. Well, excuse me, it's been a month. She pours you a glass of Firebrand whiskey. Here you go. That'll be 1 gold.
I toss it to her.
Toss her. She catches it.
Thanks.
Mm-hmm.
Selphus sketches the tiefling in her notebook and makes notes.
She says, so your kids heard any good rumors around lately?
I heard that there's a cat that is as big as me,
Huh?
and it has the ability to shoot lasers.
Lasers, huh? Wow.
My daughter has a very active imagination.
That she does. Did the cat happen to be Bastet Temple cat?
Selphus tilts her head. It's rather disconcerting.
Do you describe to her what it looked like?
I do, but I also say, what's Bastet Temple cat?
Oh. Oh, you did see it then. The Bastet Temple cat. It's said to be Bastet's latest reincarnation. The cult of Bastet worships Bastet, you know that. And they have their temple cat is it's a little beast. It's got strange, wondrous magic powers. They worship it, they feed it, they treat it like a king. But it's no more special than a regular cat with magical powers, you know.
Do most cats have magical powers?
If they can walk on 2 legs, that's magic enough for me.
It can walk on 2 legs?
Well, if it can, then it's magic.
I thoroughly enjoy the wine and pay a whole gold for just the taste. A pleasure doing business. I love this. What's it called?
Wasn't the wine, the tasting 2 gold?
Yeah, 20 silver is 2 gold, isn't it?
Is it? I have no idea.
10 silver is for 1 gold, right?
It is,
Original?
yeah.
Ooh, okay.
So you're actually trying to cut them in half?
No.
I love it so much, I'm only gonna pay you half the price.
Actually, she originally said a glass of this fine wine would be 2 gold, but for you, I'll give you a discount of 20 silver, and you paid 20 silver, which is 2 gold.
I thought it was 5 gold for the glass.
Oh, really?
I thought it was. Yeah, you said 5 gold.
Alright. Alright, then it's still a discount.
For not currency.
You kids are so easily swindled. And Marcella, you overhear the man and the woman, Adalamir and Dima. You hear them talking in hushed voices, and a name comes up that you've heard before. Heth.
Oh, right. That's the person who's threatened Dolores. I think to myself, because no one else knows this.
Mm-hmm.
I listen in further.
I like to think that Marcella is just drunk enough that she says all of this out loud.
I'm just a little tipsy. I mean, I'm saying my thoughts aloud sometimes.
Alright. Roll a perception check. To eavesdrop. Oh! hear the fire crackling behind you, but no more than that.
Just so happens every time something interesting is about to be said, the fire logs shift, and it's very loud.
Yeah, it's gonna happen. Click. Yeah, it's definitely gonna click.
Oh my gosh. I shrug.
You shrug. This has nothing to do with you anyways. Alright.
Kendrick finishes most of his whiskey and slides the mug with the last little bit down to his selfish.
Selphus snatches it up before the barkeep can notice and drinks it.
A Selphus. It tastes weird.
This isn't.
Too strong for
I
you.
think it probably tasted better when I was, not a mask wearer.
Yeah, it just dribbles down your mask when you try to drink.
Incredible.
Most of it actually comes out of the mask. Okay, now that we return Dima to her friend, what's our next goal?
Perfume district, right? Or to
Yeah,
talk to
but-
Hakan.
So, just a thought, but Hannah wants us to find Hakan. She's having her people follow us. And then that little was it a kobold, right? Or was he again?
Yeah, the kobold.
Yeah, he told us that Hakan's actually the good person here. So, do we want to tell Hannah where he is right off the bat?
I think Henna was asking for us to look for an item. I don't think she
But
told us
Hakan
anything
hasn't.
about Hakan.
We could
Well,
see if
Go on.
maybe this might be a long shot, but maybe the temple cat knows who the good person is. It saved us from the giant lion thing.
It did. Except, do we know where the giant cat is?
Well, if it's the temple cat, it might be at the temple of Bastet. Maybe.
It's worth a try. Hannah didn't really give us a time frame, neither did Hakan, so we could. Also, I want to try to either confront the people that are following us, or maybe lose them.
We're carrying a giant iron golem around. How are we gonna lose them?
We use it as bait.
I don't think it's smart enough to do that.
Yeah. I also don't. It's a good idea to potentially risk someone else getting a hold of it.
That is true.
We could instruct it to protect the giant lizard.
Yeah. Well, either way, I guess our next stop is the temple.
Before we go anywhere, I would like to stop at the perfume district. I did have to meet with my mentor, if she's still alive, that is.
Is the temple on the way, or is the perfume district on the way?
The Temple of Bastet is in this district. It is not in the perfume district.
Oh, so we literally can stop here first.
Yeah, you can
Right?
stop by the temple first if you want.
Oh, sure.
It's right here, right?
Oh yeah, Barky.
Hmm.
Do you follow Bastet?
Oh, no, Sonny. I don't follow anybody.
Just checking.
Besides, they're
You-
a cult. Why would I follow whatever they're worshipping? Their god isn't even real.
Well, you are a
I-
fiend.
Excuse me? What does that have to do with anything?
I was just making an assumption.
Well, I can make
Damn.
an assumption about you as well, orc.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
I
what's
would
that?
like to suggest that maybe you could attend mass on Sunday at the Temple of Pathalthus, and it would help us a lot if you did that, because you're very pretty and the temple is pretty and you look very pretty there.
Faultus. No, I don't have time for that. Gods, all they do is let you down.
They're gonna be doing some cool magic.
Yeah, I can do cool magic too.
Can you show me a magic trick?
There are some gods that do pay attention. You just have to know who they are.
Aselphus nod knowingly.
Well, technically, your patrons aren't gods. They are really powerful fae.
Oh, technicalities.
What's the difference, really?
I do tell the barkeep that if they ever decide that they're feeling a little lonely, they can go to this specific location, Aselphus' hometown, and they'll find an archfey who might be willing to make a deal with them for extra power.
You're cute, kid. No. I'm gonna grew up here. I'm gonna die here. It's nowhere better.
I almost said that can be arranged.
Roll initiative.
All right, call in the golem.
No.
Oh, Aselphus must have had a little too much to drink.
Marcella,
Oh, no.
as this is going on, you hear the name Heth come up again.
I'm gonna try and roll another perception check to listen in.
Okay. Or you could tell your friends and they could help.
But I wonder if they know what to really pay attention for.
I would argue no, for me, at least.
Well, they could just listen to what's going on. They don't need to watch out for anything.
I'm gonna go talk to the bard.
Okay. Kedrick. You talk to Cake.
Hey, Coke.
What?
I mean,
Oh, hello.
to Aselphus to listen in for the name Heth.
Alright.
Alright. Oh, I was gonna say you're gonna roll with advantage, Marcella. But you both roll. And, Aselphus, you catch snippets of their conversation, saying how Heth needs hands. He is looking to, he's captured himself a wily were-rat. And, he'd like to use whatever he has at hand to, take over the district, take over the city. And he's got a tool with him that might change it all. And that's why he is paying pretty handsomely for, powerful mercenaries for their help. And Kedrick, you say hi to Cake?
How's it going, Coke?
That's not my name.
Is it not?
No, it's Cake.
Oh. Thought I heard Coke last time I was here. How's it going?
Oh, it's been quiet. Actually, it's been quiet in this inn. But a lot of people have been coming and going.
Can you do me a favor?
Yes? Well, if it has to do with music, of course.
Can you write me a song then?
Write you a song? Please don't make me do that.
It's not gonna be while I'm here.
Oh, sure. What's your name?
Well, not about me.
Oh. So, any song?
Well, there's a big magical event going on at the Temple of Phallus on Sunday.
Phallus? I've never heard that before.
Foltus, that's what it was.
Oh, the Temple of Foltus. What about it?
Yeah, they're doing a big magic show on Sunday, and they want as many people as they can have to come. So can you make a song that advertises that for me?
Sure thing. May I ask for a donation?
Yeah, sure. I toss them 10 gold.
Thank you, sir. I'll write that right away. Before Sunday, you said?
It'll happen on Sunday, but yeah, can you sing it
Okay.
in the tavern before then?
Alright, sounds good. He salutes you with his little red hand.
Thank you, Coke.
That's not my name.
Okay, sure.
Selphus tells the tiefling bard the legend of a dragonborn who will come and destroy all the evil in Purbestet.
The tiefling pipes up. Well, you know, kid, evil is subjective.
Oh, certainly.
There's always a good reason to do bad things.
Mm-hmm.
I believe the exact same thing.
So, anyways, you guys,
We ready to go?
you two overheard that.
I tell Marcella what I overheard. I say, maybe we should find out it. Like, hang on. Is Hef the guy who the lady wants the item from?
Henna, Mistress Henna, paid, or she promised to pay you each 500 gold for retrieving an item that a were-rat has stolen. Not from her, it just stole it. Actually, you know what? Anyone who would like to know, roll me a history check for part of this city that happens year-round. Something that happens in the city year-round. Okay.
What do you like?
Ketrick and Mithka. You, although you're not from here, you have heard, you have heard around when you were walking down the city. There is an event that happens every year in the city of Sand that, the dunes of sand in the Great Desert blows into a little ravine in the city. Once a year, items are dropped off at the bottom of the ravine. And at that time of year, people would go down to retrieve those items. These are ancient, valuable, sometimes magical items from long lost, from ancient times. And one of these objects is what Henna wants to retrieve. The object was stolen, not from anybody. It was just picked up, but she considers it stolen because it is a powerful magical object. She says it was stolen by Rahid, a grimy, ugly were-rat. And after she spoke with you, a kobold told you to not to listen to her, but instead listen to his master, Hakan. Heth is another player in the story. And Heth, from what Aself has overheard, is trying to overtake a district and eventually the city with this magical item he found that may change everything. And he said he found it from a were-rat.
I think we need to go to the temple. And then maybe go find this half person. This
Do I
Hefe.
relay? I guess I'll just relay what I know to my party.
Yeah, you do that.
Sorry, I get age names confused very easily.
Well, Heth and Dolores are both in the perfume district, right?
Yes. Perfume District. Heth and Dolores and Hakan.
I think we're gonna stop at a temple first, right?
Yeah.
All right.
If I
I don't-
haven't paid yet, I'd pay. If I haven't already paid, I pay the bartender for the drinks.
All right. You paid the bartender. Thank you, miss. Come back anytime.
Oh,
Tell the bartender that she's very sweet.
Aw, you too.
Thank you.
Next time you come back, I'll prepare you some honey.
Yay!
Is it dynamic
With
lighting
some
like
milk in it?
Milk and honey. What'd you say, Dom?
that? I'm just trying to understand why I'm lagging right now.
Did you turn on hardware thing?
It's always been on. It's more like hitching. So like right now I'm fine, but like every like say 10 seconds I would just freeze altogether.
Yeah, sometimes that happens. I think it's because I uploaded so many things to Vale's Foundry.
That shouldn't be a problem though, unless it's actually being like loaded right now.
do you have a lot of tabs open?
Nope. Way less than I normally do, at least. Okay. Yeah, I'll just deal with it. Or not.
Making our way downtown.
Walking fast and we're hellbound.
Oh,
Ba-da-da-da-da-da.
da-da-da-da-da-da. Did you guys want to... you said last time you wanted to visit a shop?
I have nothing to sell, so I'll go wherever.
I can make meth.
You can. If you, would you like to try?
I want to. I just need to get the materials. I need to get an alchemy kit.
Would you like to visit an apothecary?
Sure.
All right.
And now I wanna. Well, let's go to the temple first.
Yeah, temple first, then we go to the perfume district, which will have an apothecary, right?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Dolores might actually have an apothecary kit for sale, assuming she's still alive.
If she's dead, we can just take it.
She did have a wand I wanted. I hope it's still there.
Do we want to leave all the animals here?
I would still take them with us to the temple. We could just stay outside. One of us can.
Speaking of animals, you notice, mostly you as Elphys, that the camels are kind of hungry. They are grazing animals, and you so far have only been on city ground.
I ask if they want some fish.
They shrug their camel shoulders.
That's okay, I don't have fish. Here, have some rations.
Give them some rations. They munch. Rations would be jerky, dried food that's easily preserved.
Since she's a fairy, I would assume she has dried apples. Which should be fine for...
Yeah.
Well, this stable should have fed them when we
Oh, that's
put them
right.
in, right?
There is a stable. I did mention that. Yeah, they would have hay to eat. So they're not hungry. The lizard too.
Okay. I asked the lizard if it enjoyed the food the stable gave it.
The lizard responds, it tastes like food.
Can't
Alright.
complain.
Let's see if we can get you some proper meat later.
Isn't the lizard a vegetarian?
Proper food.
Off to the temple we go.
Off to the temple. Alright. I don't have NPCs prepared, but I do have a map for the temple. Now,
Yeah.
tell me what you're looking for when you get there.
I am looking for Uma.
Who?
That was the name on the cat.
Oh shit, you shouldn't have seen that. Let's pretend you didn't see that name.
This is me, the player, telling you, the GM, that my character is looking for the cat.
Okay.
I, the player, know the cat's name is Uma.
Alright, since I don't have characters prepared, and there would be very important characters in the temple, we will have to play Theater of the Mind. So you
Get
go
ready, viewers. It's gonna be interesting.
Get ready, listeners. So you head off. Yeah, you're looking for the Temple of Bastet, and you ask around. Of course, people know where that is. Most of the city worships Bastet. Most who are catfolk, at least. Some humans, some ratfolk too. They believe in the power and benevolence of Bastet. You also hear, roll, perception, all of you.
Oh god. Why am I giving this freeze?
Everybody?
Yeah, unless you want to opt out. All right. Oh, Marcella. Yeah, Marcella and Kedrick. When you ask around for where the temple is, you do hear people, or they tell you that. Did you know, Lady Nafrini is, well, they tell you that Lady Nafrini is head of the temple. She is basically the head priest, but it is a cult, so she is not a priest. She's just the head of this cult. And there's rumor that she is an undead sorceress who was alive when Bastet herself was alive.
And I tell them all about the Church of the Faltus.
Why not?
You know what? You are right now. You are converting people to a religion that is not yours. Roll religion.
I feel like this would be very difficult for Selphus to do. But Selphus is trying to help.
And then roll a wisdom saving throw. Okay. Your god does not strike you down. You successfully convert about 7 people back to Fultus. Back to the domain of Fultus.
Your god does not strike you down.
I will point out that unless his god is like lawful evil, there's nothing in the pantheon that would suggest, like, unless his god hates Fultus, the god of law and good, or law and light, there's nothing that would make it wrong for him to convert
Yes,
people
it
to
is-
a different religion.
It is not wrong to convert people to another religion, but your power, or the powers that God grants you, will weaken with how you display your belief and faith in your God.
Well, I wasn't intentionally converting them. I was just letting them know what was happening.
Okay.
It's a favor.
You convert a handful of people back to Fultus. And you tell them to come Sunday for Mass, for a magical ritual happening. And they're like, yeah, okay, sure, that sounds doable. Yeah, we don't have anything to do Sunday. And you find your way to a pretty tall building. It's a tall stone and brick building. You were told this would be where the temple of Bastet is. There are a handful of nuns who are by the front gate. They're inside, but the gates are open. They are wearing a full black garb of, how nuns wear black, but they're like long flowing robes, thick many layer robes even, and they're all they're all catfolk.
I check if any of them speak Leonin.
What?
Leonin is one of the other cat languages.
Oh. No. None of them do.
I sigh. No one speaks Roaring Cat.
Wait, do you speak that language? Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
Leonin.
Hey, how's it going?
One of them, they were gathered at the gate doing some minor prayer. One of them look up. Huh?
I shove a drawing of the cat that I made at the lady.
Okay. You made a fairly realistic drawing of the cat you saw. And one of them looks at it. Oh. Are you here to see the temple cat?
I nod.
Well, it's escaped. We can't find it yet. In fact, we're looking for people to find it for us. Would you like to help?
I nod.
All right. Well, all right. It escaped a few days ago from. We don't have the sacred cat caged up, but it hasn't returned. We fear for its safety.
Well, it kicked ass yesterday.
2 days ago.
Oh, 2 days ago.
What? What do you mean?
Out at the pyramid. They killed a giant lion-looking thing.
They gasp. Was it in combat? Did you put it in danger?
It saved
No.
us.
I helped it.
They all look at each other, look at one another, worried.
And I wouldn't call what it did combat.
It kind of just melted that thing that it attacked.
Yeah.
The sacred cat? What did it do exactly?
It shot lasers.
Yeah? Sounds about right.
Roll persuasion, Miss Elvis.
Can I help with that?
Yes, you can.
I was kind of explaining it.
Yeah, roll with advantage.
Hey.
Hey. You are pretty descriptive with what you're saying. Despite how small you are and how much they should trust the kid. But one of the nuns shakes her head. No, that can't be. The temple cat isn't capable of doing that. All it knows is illusionary magic.
That's some
It was
realistic
weird.
illusions.
Oh, yeah.
It was a very real giant lion thing. It was very stinky.
And another nun who hasn't spoken up yet. She gasps, her hand over her mouth. Does that mean Bastet is coming back? Is this an omen? A good omen. They're all talking over each other. This must be it. It must be time. Bastet, she's coming back. She's going to reincarnate. Finally, they all clap their hands together for another prayer.
I tug one of their skirts and ask, what happens if Bastet comes back?
Oh, child, Bastet, she is a benevolent, powerful deity. When she comes back, she will bless all catfolk everywhere with her power.
Even the lion ones?
Huh?
Even the lion ones?
Of course, all catfolk of any type. And,
Even my sugar daddy?
And by now the ruckus has you see another figure come by. This time in more decorated garb, she is a panther folk, meaning she is black all around. All of her fur is black. She is another catfolk. She walks up and demands, "What is going on here? What is with the ruckus?" And they said, "Lady Nafini, we have good news. These people, they've seen a miracle. Bastet Temple cat." And then they explain what you said to them, to Nafrini. Her eyes grow wider upon hearing what they've said, and then she looks over at you all, and then she says, "How can we trust their word? How can we trust what they're saying? The cat has been missing for days. Maybe they've stolen it."
Do we look like we have a cat on us?
As you say that, the golem behind you makes a loud, rusted creak.
Uh-oh.
I take a few steps away.
I position myself next to the golem in case I need to activate the protect rune.
speak up. I assure you nothing is wrong here. Absolutely nothing is wrong. It's all fine. This is my golem.
I found it first.
They won't believe you. You're a child.
Well, Nafrini speaks up. "We can't trust what they're saying for now, but if it's true, this would be a good omen. If Bastet is coming back, we need to prepare. We need to prepare a ritual soon. In her name. And we need to find the cat. Quickly."
If we find it, will you give us money?
"Yes, child, we'll give you whatever you want."
Whatever I want?
"Yes, yes."
You promise?
"Yes, I promise. Whatever you want."
You swear on Bastet?
They all gasp.
This is great. I love it.
Swear on... Blasphemous.
Uh-oh.
She's a child. It's okay. She gets the meaning.
They all seem agitated, but Nafrini speaks up again. "Yes, whatever. Bring the cat back as soon as possible. We'll give you whatever
I need you
want."
to say it like you mean it.
Say what?
Say that you promise on your god to give me whatever I want if I bring the cat back.
She's now starting to look suspicious. Please roll... What are you trying to do? Roll... Persuasion at disadvantage.
Oh.
She's just being a fairy about this, like, I need the explicit, like, word is bond.
She is closing back up now, and Nafrini says, "We'll pay you 100 gold to find the cat."
It's not what I want, though.
A child can want whatever they want, but we can't provide all of that. What we do have is money. Are you their caretaker? She looks up at Kedrick.
Me? No.
Well, then who's taking care of this child?
Her mom. Right there. Can I point at the mom?
Well, we'll give you, she points to Marcella, 100 gold. Bring us the cat.
Okay.
Did the cat ever talk to you guys?
I've never met the cat.
No. It is a
Oh,
powerful beast, but it cannot talk.
Or definitely talk to me.
Yeah, I remember something about it telling us to move forward.
Huh?
Also,
What did it say?
Cedric, before that, Kendrick, do you remember us being really injured and all of a sudden getting healed?
Oh yeah, the cat
I
healed
thought-
us too.
Yeah, I believe that was it.
They are now looking a lot more suspicious. And they've calmed down by this point. So you're saying the cat spoke to you and healed you and shot a laser out of its mouth?
Yeah.
And melted a big lion thing, yes.
I'm not saying anything else. Sylphus is pouting, but it's not because of the cat people.
I need you all to roll religion. Actually, yeah, roll religion.
Okay.
Oh my god, it's selfish.
Well, none of you succeeded. DC 20. They
Nice.
they say, or not Nafrini, one of the other nuns say, so you're saying our temple cat performed all of these miracles to you and only you?
Well,
there was
no,
one
there
else
was
around.
one other. There's one other.
No, she's talking about the whole of you, all of you.
No, there was one other.
One other?
Yeah, she might be at the bar.
A witness to these miracles?
Well, to at least the giant cat melting part, yes.
Bring her to me. We need more evidence of what you've said.
She's at the tavern in the docks.
She won't come easily. She
Nafrini,
kind of traumatized.
the head nun, Nafrini, or probably a nun, she straightens her arm out, pointing to where the tavern is. And then one of the nuns runs straight away to where she's pointing. And Nafrini says, "We'll retrieve your friend, Dima, and ask
We didn't
her
tell you
to
her
leave."
name.
Did you?
No, we didn't.
No.
Oh,
We
you
said
did.
it was
You
one
just said
other.
there was witness
Alright.
at the temple.
All right. Then she says, or instead she says, we'll ask your friend if what she's seen is true.
We didn't tell you what she looked like.
It does not matter.
Are you just gonna go question everybody or something?
Yes.
Hmm.
This is of most importance.
She might be at the Church of Faltus on Sunday. You should go check there.
They hiss.
Oh my god, Kendrick. Marcella cringes.
Faltus, are you worshippers of Faltus? Are you trying to deceive us right now?
What do you mean, you people?
All of you.
I am an elf. Whose fault is it?
Same. So,
No,
Faltus
I don't even know who Faltus is.
spelled like this. Whoops.
Does he have a good fashion sense?
because that's it apparently.
By now, they have stopped listening to you. They all turn their heads away, walking deeper into the temple.
Remember, Sunday at noon.
One turns around to look at you and then closes the gates.
Kedrick, why'd you have to say that?
What? The church guy said he wanted people.
Not that. The other thing.
What?
You said you weren't my caretaker.
No, they asked if I was your dad. Not your dad.
No, they said caretaker. I know you're not my dad. Too handsome.
Kedrick blushes. I don't know. Do you need me to take care of you?
I don't know. Just it hurt my feelings.
Well, I'm sorry. It wasn't intentional.
Canonically, how old is Aselphus?
Canonically, Aselphus is an adult. However, Aselphus does not know how old she is.
Okay.
Kedrick is 19.
Oh
Take care of me, little brother.
Well, I am the oldest one, I guess. I am 125.
Stepbrother Chun.
No.
Step cool.
no! Oh no!
Okay,
Well,
perfect.
she wanted to go send someone to ask Dima. Do we just wait here, or what do we do?
No, I think they're done with us.
We have a giant golem. They don't have to be done with us.
I asked the golem if it wants to hurt the cat people.
I don't think you can throw it back in it.
You can answer by stomping your feet. 1 for yes, 2 for no.
3, 4 if you're still deciding.
Well, we came here looking for the cat, and apparently the
Golem-
cat's not here.
The golem stomped its feet 3 times.
There's
That's
now
okay.
There's a giant hole now in the ground. Maybe 3 was too many. Well, yeah, we were looking for the cat. Well, I guess we should just move on to the perfume district for now.
Sylphus shakes her head for a moment. I'm sorry, I'm being weird. It's hard to be this short and cute in a town where small and cute means child. And revealing my true nature to them is dangerous.
Well, there are rat folk your size. The only difference is you don't have a tail.
I'd rather be small and cute than big and scary.
You're not scary.
To you, because you know me.
I can't tell if the docs have a cat sound effect or if my cat's making noises.
It's the ducks.
It could be both.
Oh, as you say that, there are still cats following you.
Oh yeah. What do you want to do about those guys?
I think we'll find out in the perfume district.
Yeah, fair enough.
I just walk up to one of them and ask if they want some fish.
They're about 60 feet away, aren't they?
Yeah, they aren't. None of them are close by.
Dang.
You could try. Walk up.
I will try.
All right. You take out a
Small
fish.
child.
Take out a fish you've been hiding in your pocket for a couple of days.
Oh god! Wait, could it be dried fish? That might make it better.
Sure.
I mean, by now it's been in the desert. It's probably pretty dry.
It's probably super rancid and melting. But yeah, you take out a piece of fish, probably bones, mostly, up to a cat, and the cat walks away from you. Like the closer you get, the further away they go.
Oh, no.
Imagine like your polar similar
Magnets.
Yeah, polar similar magnets. Wherever you go, the cats just back up.
Like Minecraft.
Keep trying. I'm going to keep trying unless someone stops me.
You follow a
I'm not-
cat.
I guess I follow. Make sure she's okay, but like other than that, like I don't really stop her.
Okay. You hone in on one cat you want to give a fish to, and it stands up. It doesn't back up. It just turns around and walks away, but sometimes looks back to see how close you are. And the closer you get, the further it goes. It jumps over fences. It jumps up rooftops to keep a distance. And roll perception as Elphys.
Can I also roll? Because I'm technically following.
Sure.
Is there a way for me to hotkey my
Yes, you can macro it. Drag it down to your one.
I can't drag this one down for some reason.
Huh.
I can drag my
I don't
spells
think
and
you
stuff.
can do
Yeah, I can.
attributes.
Damn it! I was hoping attributes, but
Okay.
wow.
You both notice one of Henna's catfolk hiding in the alleyway.
I offer it the fish.
You throw a fish, and it lands at the feet of the catfolk. It does not
But-
move.
It's rude to waste food.
And as you say that, it sees that you all notice it. It walks out of the shadows. Slowly, it slinks towards you. It speaks up. Or he speaks up. And he says, Mistress Henna has been waiting for you. Have you completed your task?
We're
If I
working
remember
on it.
correct, yeah. She also said that she's not really, in a rush, and we can kind of take our time.
Yes, but you are still paid. You are still tasked to do this thing.
Yeah, but our pay doesn't change if we do it quicker, right?
If you take
She also
much,
said that she doesn't. Go on.
if you take much longer, she'll be forced to hire some others.
What can you tell us about someone called Hef?
The cat hisses. Festering Heth, that knoll, he lives in the sewer. He reeks. He masters terrible magics. Why do you want to know about him?
He might be able to help us get what we're looking for. Might.
Heth? Why would he know anything? Have you
Your
heard?
guess is as good as mine. You live here. Wouldn't you have noticed it?
Yeah.
No, we cannot enter the perfume district. It is a place of gnolls.
Oh. Well, my only recommendation is you probably should spend more time, helping out Mistress Hannah than following us. You and your friends, actually. It's starting to get on my nerve.
She tasked us to follow you.
Huh. Feel like your time would be better used to find what she's looking for.
He flicks an ear.
I mean,
What?
if you found it before we did, wouldn't you get paid?
Yes, of course. If we found it, she would reward us instead. But we cannot enter the perfume district. Mistress Henna and us have too many enemies there.
Alright. Noted.
Thank you.
What can you tell us about Hakan?
Hakan. He is a camel merchant and a slaver. He is a gnoll who thinks himself higher station than he is.
Is that it?
That's all I know. He also has a cadre of kobolds at his beck and call.
Okay.
What are kobolds?
The catfolk slinks back into the shadows.
Don't waste the fish!
It bends down to pick the fish up and pockets it.
Oh god, no, not again.
Pocket fish!
Pocket fish.
It's gonna be in a pocket for another week. Alright,
Legends spread far and wide of the luck that pocket fish brings you.
I head back to the group.
You guys done?
I also go back to the group.
Yeah, we found one of the guys that were
Wouldn't
trailing
take
us.
my fish until I
Yeah.
made them.
Yeah, what a waste of food, Trying to show people kindness and they don't take it. Oh, and I can relay what we found out.
Okay.
So, long story short,
Also-
it looks like Henna is really in a rush to get this job done. Seems like she really wants that item.
Also, they wouldn't tell me what a kobold is.
It's a little lizard-looking guy. Around your size.
Nasty fellows for sure.
So, like my friend here, but small.
Yeah, and they stand on 2 legs.
Can you stand on 2 legs, Harold? What's the lizard's name? No, wait, it's Buddy. Can you stand on 2 legs, Buddy?
Also, just a theory, and I try to say this quietly. Do you think there could be a war going on between the Perfume District and this district? Seems like there's a lot of tension going on between the two. And this magical item might be a part of it.
Cats and dogs fighting again. Who would have thought?
Yeah.
What if we take the magic item for ourselves and take over the city, and then
I'm
get
not
rid of
opposed
the slavery policies? Because slavery isn't good without consent.
Consensual slavery.
Wow.
Have you not heard of CNC?
I think that's called capitalism.
We're really living.
That's a different form of slavery.
Mm,
It's a spicy slavery.
it's lawful slavery.
Oh my gosh.
Barely.
All right. What would you guys like to do now?
Perfume District.
Perfume district. Okay.
To the District of Perfumes.
Didn't you guys want to go shopping?
That's in the Perfume District, isn't it?
Yeah.
There are
That's
shops
what I was-
all over. It's a big city. There isn't just shops in the perfume district.
Well, I
You
keep
could
an
see
eye out
what's
for.
Dolores' shop.
Dolores' shop is in the perfume district. Yes.
I look for shops that might have Smith's tools or Tinker tools.
And I look for apothecary tools.
Okay. You find yourself, going. Well, you find a shop. And I'm going to activate the map finally.
Loading, loading, loading. No vision! Oh no!
Oof.
Oh no, I didn't place you.
Blind.
This is a really big map, or I cannot zoom. This is. Oh, hey.
Hey. You, well, first of all, I'm gonna say, people don't mind the camels or the lizard walking with you guys down the street, but they mind the giant golem. So, actually, before you get here, you are confronted by guards. So, alright. 2 guards walk up to you and ask, What are you doing walking around town with that thing?
I mean, the
He's a
guards at the
bodyguard.
Yep. Also, the guards at the front gate let us through with him. So, I mean, is there a problem?
Do you...
One of them had a lot of medals.
That is true.
What are you intending to do with it?
It's just to keep thieves from picking my pockets.
Also, might want to clean up the column a little bit. You know, it seems a little rusty and needs some repair. So, we're gonna try to find a shop.
It's a very peaceful golem, provided there's nothing to provoke it.
It can even cook!
Are you threatening us? Marcella?
Oh no! Why would I ever threaten anyone?
Well,
I'm
we're going
myself.
to follow you in case anything happens.
Sure.
I feel
Okay.
ready.
All right. You now have 2 guards following you as you go shopping.
Sweet.
Would you like a fish?
Oh, yeah.
How many fishes do you have? Honest question.
As many as the GM lets me have?
You have 4 more fish.
Okay.
They're like small fish. They're like minnows.
Salted anchovies.
Yeah. One of them says, "We can't eat on the job, but
You can save it for later. It's been preserved. Like me.
he holds out a hand."
You won't know what that means until later.
Later, huh?
Oh no.
Oh yes.
What? What are you talking about?
It's been preserved.
Like you?
Yes. Preserved.
Hmm.
She means her cuteness. Let's.
Oh, I see. Oh, yes, you're very cute. Now
My
about that
daughter's
fish.
quite strange. You know how we all are.
I hand them a fish.
You hand them 2 fish?
I hand them the biggest fish.
Okay, one of them holds out their hand to take it, and then they toss it up in the air and catch it in their mouth.
Wow.
So much for not eating on the job.
I know. I'm about to say like.
If nobody catches us, we can do whatever we want.
Ah, yes.
Can you give me a hug?
Roll a cute check.
What's the cute? Is that a charisma?
Roll performance.
She kind of tries to spin on her foot.
Little Aselphus.
Do a little
2
spin
feet,
and a curse.
2 foot tall Aselphus spins around on a foot, raises both her hands up for a hug. One of them looks down, sheathes his sword, puts down his shield, crouches down to hug her.
I pet the kitty and give it a hug. Thank you.
You hear a little purr coming from the back of his throat. He stands back up. Yeah, no problem.
I'll wait for you to go.
We'll have to. We were tasked to follow you around town in case something happens with that golem.
Okay.
Like
I
what?
see no problem.
Anything. We don't know who you are. You could be robbing places, using that war machine.
Wouldn't you have noticed if we'd done that?
We will if we're here.
I'm not threatened by this at all. I say we go shopping.
Yep.
You go shopping.
Just add to the number of people following us.
Yeah, we already have like 5 or 6. What's another 2?
We did drop off Dima, so at least there's that.
No, we're talking about the other cat. Started following us from a distance.
So you enter the shop. The golem attempts to follow.
I tell the golem to stay out here.
What do you do to tell it to stay? I should have done
I
this at
say-
the tavern, but we'll do it here because I forgot.
I will activate the protect rune and
Oh, no.
say stay.
You activate the protect rune. The golem is going to attack the nearest person or nearest enemy 10 feet within you. And that's going to be a guard.
Oh no!
Please read over your runes before you activate them.
Damn it.
Oh, I'm sorry, guard. Good luck. You're about to be red paste on a curve.
It misses. Alright. We're gonna go.
I can't select it. I can only select.
You can't select the golem?
There we are.
Ah.
Okay.
Alright. We're gonna go into combat.
Yeah. Oh no.
What? The guards raise their shield. Their shields.
Shut it down.
turn.
Do we roll 2 then, or what are we doing?
Yes, if you want to
Wait,
join.
shouldn't they only attack foes?
Yeah.
Read over
Yeah.
the rune, please.
I did. There is one called Battle Rune, which just...
Yes, foes. It cannot identify foes, but it knows that you have not been following, or these two have not been following you until now. These two are not in your party until now.
But I just gave one a hug.
Well, you activated the rune before telling it what to do. Is the music playing? Yes, it is.
Not the kitties.
I hear nature.
We're gonna end up with the entire city trying to hunt us down now.
Well, we didn't want to take over the city, right? I guess we're doing it a little earlier than we thought we would.
So much for not being murder hobos.
Alright, this guard is going first. He shouts, I knew it! I knew this would happen! He is going to ready... Or no, he's going to whistle loudly. And...
Oh.
You know what, this is not a good map for battle.
It is not.
Move you guys to this map.
Is it the Murder Central map? The desert?
No. But we would have to re-roll initiative.
Okay.
Alright.
The heck? Oh my gosh.
Here's all your stuff. Here is the golem. And the guards. They would be closer. It would be about there. Alright, reroll initiative, please. Since
I should be next to the golem since I activated it.
Yeah. And once activated, the golem has tried to slam but missed. And we'll say this is the guard that went, and his action was to blow a whistle. Aselphus, it's your turn.
Okay, Oh, jeez. I was not prepared to do combat.
You should have read your golem stuff.
Oh, I thought this. I thought the protect stance would make it so that it waits outside and prevents anyone from entering after us. I see now that I meant the security rune, but like.
Well, it's your turn. So what are you doing?
You can try getting it down.
Give me a second.
Okay. Now you can change its stance with a bonus action.
Tell it to cook the fish.
Offer it a fish treaty.
Read my damn mind. Yeah, I'm going to throw a fish in the air and activate the cook rune, saying, "Cook the fish."
Okay, you toss one of your fish in the air, and Alright, you as a bonus action you tell it to change stances. But now it's not cook is not one of its battle stances, so it's going to exit combat and begin cooking the fish. All it knows is to chop or to roast. So it's going to attempt
Alright.
to roast the fish with no fire source. And that's what it's doing on its turn. Mitka.
Alright.
How well can I control my magic?
What?
I cast a fireball to try to help it cook the fish. I don't know.
Okay. Roll
I want to-
firebolt.
Wait. So how about this? Rather than like actually casting it, I'm going to try to hold out the fire. Like, how does firebolt actually work? Does it just shoot off me, or can I hold like kind of a ball of it first before I shoot it?
If you say that you prepare the spell, it is canonically at your fingertips as a small ball of energy, depending on the type
Alright,
of spell.
I prepare my firebolt, and I'm going to try to help the golem cook.
Alright, you create a small flame in your hands to let the golem cook the fish over. Do you do anything else?
I tell the guards, 1 moment, please.
Stress cooking!
Don't worry about it.
Marcella, it's your turn.
I am also exhibiting visible stress.
And this doesn't work. We're fighting the entire city.
I'm going to deactivate the column. What? Do I need to make an Arcana check for that?
Wait, what?
Deactivate the
It's
golem.
Temporarily.
Wait, but
Probably
he's cooking.
Yeah, okay. First, you're gonna have to find the runes. The runes are at the upper chest part of the golem, and it's pretty high up. You'll have to touch the rune to deactivate. So roll me an acrobatics. You don't need to roll Arcana because you've solved the runes already. You know what these runes do. You've read them, you did your magic stuff, you know what they do. All you need to do is touch them to activate. But it is pretty high up on the golem. So roll an acrobatics to climb up this golem. Oh, okay. You successfully climb onto the golem, Marcella, and slap the rune, turning it off. Alright. Is that your turn?
I try to catch the fish as the golem lets go of it.
It's still in its grip. It turned off, but it didn't release its grip.
Okay. Then I'm gonna keep cooking it.
Boys, ready to cook.
I'm actually gonna keep cooking it.
Okay. Alright. Now it's this guard's turn. Actually, this guard would be the one that blew the whistle. So it's the golem's
Yeah.
turn. The golem is now shut off.
Damn it.
So now it's this guard's turn. Since none of you said anything, all you did was start cooking a fish, and then slap the golem.
I said cook the fish.
Yeah, you said cook the fish, and Marcella slapped the golem. The golem, it's not moving, but it's still standing. They don't know what you did, because you didn't tell them what you did. He's going to attack the golem.
Oh no. What's the golem's AC, I wonder?
20.
Oh god.
Oh, he misses. But he gets 2
How?
attacks.
He slices the fish for us.
He misses again.
Stop cutting the fish! I'm trying to cook it!
Well, no, he doesn't miss. The golem's armor is so thick that his sword bounces off. He doesn't know where to strike. He's going to grunt angrily. And facing you now, because he doesn't know where the threat is coming from.
Cooking a
Ketchup,
fish.
it's your turn.
It's
Can you
just a
help?
misunderstanding. It was an accident. He didn't cause any harm. He's shut off now. He's not going to do anything else.
Shut off? What do you mean? You shut it off? Why did it
He
start
no
attacking?
worky.
Did you order it to attack us?
No.
I hit the wrong button.
There's a few buttons on it. They accidentally hit the wrong one.
I knew it. This thing is too dangerous to be walking around town.
Do you have a golem stable?
Right. Since none of you want to engage in this combat, I'll say we're out of combat now.
We're not murder hobos.
She would do murder if there was any reason to do the murder.
If you
But this
didn't shut
sounds
it
like
up.
it's not.
I would totally kill those two.
I would like to request still that there be a deactivation, activation, and neutral stance buttons in the golem's list of active things. Because
think
I did not know I could just hit deactivate to keep it from going in the store.
Deactivation rune? That would just be be part of the animate rune. Alright, I'll add it. But yeah. So, you tell him, the golem, you didn't know what you were doing. You accidentally turned on its protective, programming, I guess. And they respond, they are amenable, because they're not hurt. Well,
I give them each a gold to pay for the fact that I scared the shit out of them.
by now, 2 more guards have arrived after that whistle.
Round 2?
Yeah. Oops. Why does that keep showing up? Yeah. And they say, if this thing is too dangerous to keep in your hands, we'll have to confiscate it.
I can hold the leash on it. I think I know how to deal with this just a little bit better. I read the runes.
She's tall enough to see the ruins correctly.
Persuasion check.
I would also like to say, I'm not sure if it's any safer in your hands because you don't know what those runes do.
It will be safer in our hands after we dismantle it.
But I gave you fish.
Hold on to it.
Give you fish.
Marcella, roll a persuasion at disadvantage. So roll one more time. Normal.
Please let it be. Oh, damn.
Well, it hasn't caused actual damage so far. But still, we can't trust it in your hands. Unless. And the guard not so stealthily puts a hand over his coin purse.
I give him 2 more gold.
That's 2 days worth of pay, so
2 months.
2 months, my bad.
It's 2 months worth of pay for a guard where you come from. I say in my GM voice, which sounds like every other voice.
Wow, guard! How did you know how much the guards at back at my home make?
He's a well-traveled guard.
Dang!
You get the feeling
many places.
maybe the guards in this city are paid by more than just the government. Maybe they're bribed by other powerful people.
Are we
Also-
we're not in the perfume district yet, right?
No, you're not.
Okay,
I
never mind.
offer up 5 gold pieces.
You hand him toss him 5 gold pieces. As these 2 guards run up. What's going on here? And this guard looks and says, "Oh, nothing. We thought we saw a pickpocket run this way." And they said, "You whistle for that?" And
It was a very scary-looking pickpocket.
we're gonna have to talk with the captain about this. We can't let you whistle and call reinforcements for no reason. And he's like, he nods his head. This one nods his head. And they said, "Alright, well, continue doing what you're doing, but don't call us again unless it's important."
Hey, before you go,
What?
that pickpocket might be at the Church of Foltis on Sunday at noon.
You know what? Roll religion at this point. I'm not gonna make you roll persuasion anymore. This would be This is missionary work nonsense. You're doing missionary work. Uh, they, well, they nod their head and say, "Wow, well, they talk to each other. They talk under their breath. Wow, I didn't know. Foltest people are recruiting again. They've been quiet for so long." And they walk away.
So are we good to go now?
Yes, I would say we can continue going shopping with the golem now shut off.
Question: the fish has in its grip. What's going to happen?
The fish is just in its grip. It's just standing there. Are you still cooking it?
Oh, honestly.
All right, one of the guards snatch it up and eats it.
All right, take us another fish.
Hey, how's it going?
Oh, hello there. Oh, customers.
Your hair is white.
And your hair is yellow.
Astute observations all around.
As the front door bell rings, the man at the counter laughs a full belly laugh, and he says, "Oh, customers! Did you hear that, Freckles? We got customers!" And a panther at the corner of the store stands up, looks at you, sits back down, goes back to sleep.
What a wonderful familiar.
Does it want fish?
How many more fish do you have?
I think I have
2.
2 more.
Okay. Oh, Freckles loves fish. But you know
Freckles,
what he loves
would you
more?
like fish?
He loves little children even more.
Oh,
Just kidding. He loves kids. He won't eat
no,
you. or
you said
anything.
that.
Yes. Yes. Yeah, he won't eat you. Don't worry about it.
I am sure he won't eat me.
Well,
I'd like to see him try.
you can browse all you like.
Do you have any a tinker tool set or a smith tool set?
Well, yes, I do.
How much you selling them for?
For you, oh, 50 gold.
Can I do some kind of check to see if that's fair price?
Yes. Do
Which-
an insight check.
And can I do it too?
Yes.
Since I would know what they cost since I know them.
I feel that'd be an advantage then.
Freckles raises his head to look at the fish. You notice now, Aselphus, looking at the panther, there is a little hat on its head. It's a little red hat. You know how you see performer circus monkeys dancing in the street wearing a red hat?
A fez?
A fez, yeah. It's the same hat.
I'm going to activate Speak with Animals and talk to Freckles.
Alright, well, before that, Kedrick. You know what? Both of you. Kedrick and Mithka. That's a fair price. That is the going price for Tinker's tools everywhere.
Is that the price for both of them, or
Oh, both of what?
because I asked for smith's tool too?
Smith's tools. Yes,
Tinker and Smith. Yeah.
100 gold for both.
They don't look that too good of a quality. I'll give you 75.
Roll persuasion.
I don't know why I keep doing this.
He raises the price, oh no!
Well, sir, I'll have you know. 50 gold for Smith's tools is very It's a very good deal. These are valuable, high-quality smith's tools. Take a look at this hammer. It is pure adamantine. And you look at it, you know your metals. This is just iron. Steel, rather. But, he says, 100 gold. Unfortunately, I cannot lower the price. I need customers, you know? And, Aselphus. The panther? Wait, what do you ask it?
That's a
Ask it
lifelike.
why it's wearing a hat.
You ask it why it's wearing a hat? It says, because it's pretty. I love this hat.
You love this hat?
Yes, my master gave it to me.
And you love your master?
Yes, very much.
Okay. Some people with those hats don't love their master. Did you know that?
No, who couldn't love their master? He's been only kind to me. Aselphus, do an insight check. Okay. You think this...
I would like to add knowledge of a past life.
Okay. DC 12.
Okay, don't fuck me on this.
Ooh. Not enough. Almost, but not quite.
Just shy.
Pain.
You think this
Yikes.
is a very well-tamed panther.
I ask if the shopkeep sells any books.
Oh, yes. Some books. What are you looking for?
Medicinal, arcane, anything on those topics. Maybe history?
Historical tomes? I do carry some. People have pawned for me over the years. And he shows you History of Perbastet, volumes 3 and 7. They are short. They are not thick books. They're like comic book thick.
How much?
Oh, for these tomes, I'll part with them for 20 gold each.
Can I persuade?
What are they printed on vellum?
I want to persuade him to lower the price to 10 gold each.
Roll me persuasion.
Yikes.
Not the worst, but
Pretty close in my charisma.
No, unfortunately. I can do 8. 8 gold each.
Wait, what?
Sure.
okay, that sounds good.
Wait, what did I say before? Did I say 20?
Let's get to me!
You know what? You succeed. I'm gonna say you succeed. How much money do you want to pay?
Because it's 6 gold for both of them together.
Low roll succeed here. High rolls fail. That's the rule.
Well, apparently not.
In that case, Kendrick should have critically succeeded in that case, right?
It's like golf scores.
You succeeded
Kendrick
so
got, like-
well. You didn't even roll a 1. You rolled a 0.
Yeah. So he should get it for free at that point, right?
He takes pity on you in your failed attempt at haggling.
You know what? Yeah. You can have both of these books for 10 gold.
Deal. Sounds good to me.
Alright. He's a forgetful old man.
I ask Freckles if that's really Freckles' name.
Freckles nuts. Yeah, that's my name. That's what he calls me.
Did you ever have a name besides Freckles?
Sometimes he calls me cute. Sometimes he calls me stupid.
Calls you what?
Stupid.
Do you know what that means?
It means very cute.
No, it doesn't.
It doesn't?
No.
What does it mean?
I explained very carefully that stupid means unintelligent and not smart.
No, that's not true. He would never call me that.
Then why does he call you stupid?
'Cause I eat people.
Why do you eat people?
'Cause I'm hungry.
Does he not feed you well?
Sometimes. I can't eat books.
He tries to feed you books?
There's books on the shelves, but I can't eat it. If I run away and find other food and come back, and he finds out, he calls me stupid.
Oh no. You're not stupid, that's just normal for cats.
That's right, that's right. Alright. And we go back here.
How about I take both toolkits and I give you this, and I take out the bar of gold.
The bar of gold, which Mythga transmuted to be more valuable than it would have been. 100 gold
Wow.
worth bar of gold.
Yes.
You hold it up to him. He takes out a magnifying glass to inspect the quality. This is fine magical work I see here. Alright, I'll give you 70 gold for it.
How about you trade those tools for that gold?
Oh, yes, I can do that. Here you go. He hands you one tinker's tools, one smith's tools.
You better put that bar away before someone sees it and tries to take it.
Oh, sir, of course, of course. He waves a hand over it and it disappears.
Oh.
I just didn't want him to see it shrink.
Oh, that's right, Mythga. Did you want to cast Enlarge on it now?
I mean,
You know what?
technically,
I'll let
I
you-
should've-
I'll let you cast
Huh?
Enlarge on it before you showed him the gold. The bar of gold.
Yes.
Yes?
I take it out of the bag behind my back so the old man doesn't see it.
And I kind of like, so I think I have to do some hand movement and stuff. So what I'm gonna do is I'm kind of just walk behind to look like I'm gonna go over here and talk to, and I'll be like, I wanted to make it larger as I move across.
Want to make it larger? Both of you roll
Like
stealth. Oh no, roll sleight of hand.
I need to roll sleight of hand.
Both of you. Actually,
Dex again.
no, just
We need to?
Mythga. But Mythga, you can roll at advantage if Kedrick helps.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Sleight of hands, right?
Yes. And then
All right.
mark a large shrink off your spell slot.
Will do.
Ooh.
Oh crap. Oh crap! This thing wasn't one.
He pipes up. Are you performing spellcraft in my shop? What are you doing back there?
No, it's his allergies.
Roll deception.
I pretend to sneeze and stuff. Can that count as helping?
Sure. Roll advantage.
Why do we keep doing Dex rolls?
I don't know. What's wrong with us?
Charisma rolls these.
Am I the only one who put any points into Dex?
No, I have dex points.
Oh yeah, charisma. I mean,
I have some.
Would you like to assist somehow? Marcella?
Sure, why not? I'll provide an extra distraction. I'll start reading my books. Maybe even reading aloud. Maybe a little loudly, even.
You read loudly the history of Per Bastet, Volume 3. And this is totally not conspicuous in any way. Just kidding, it totally is. Roll a deception at disadvantage, Marcella. While your two friends huddled.
That's actually that's better than both our rolls. That's a present with disadvantage.
Wow, who knew? Okay. Alright, that's it. Both his hands slam down on the counter. He stands up from his stool. He walks over. What are you casting over here? If I find you're trying to steal something, I'm kicking you out.
I put both my hands up. Not casting anything, and then I keep on sneezing.
Alright, I will say your spell has not succeeded, so you did not enlarge it.
Nope. Hey,
I'm sorry, Kedrick, it did not get larger.
No.
Hey, Kedrick, and I keep sneezing. Would you mind helping me outside?
Yeah, sure.
Do you have any tissue, whatever the equivalent of tissue is in this world? So I go out of sight now from him.
Okay.
Those are windows, by the way.
I'm just going to keep looking around, pretend that nothing happened.
I try. I say I go out of sight from him. You know what? To also kind of play with it, I'm gonna also pretend to tinker with the golem as I'm casting my spell. How's that?
Alright, you don't need to roll then. You are out of sight.
I'm out of sight. I'm also gonna pretend to tinker with the golem as I cast a spell.
Okay.
Kedrick, you have a minute. And I cast a spell.
Take my gold.
Kedrick? the least charismatic guy is going to attempt. All right, Kedrick. You are attempting to trade this 400 gold worth bar of gold for stuff. What do you say?
Take gold. I take kits.
Roll deception at disadvantage. That was really weak.
Oh God.
Yes.
Wow! It's a modified 1.
Better than crit fail.
Alright.
Give up.
He is going to wave his finger and the door shuts.
Huh?
Sir, are you trying to swindle me? I've seen what you did earlier. I saw you walk out the door. What are you trying to do? Sell me some a fake bar of gold? I should call the
No.
guards on you.
You can test it. It's real gold. Here, I'll break it in half. And I turn around when the spell goes off. And it shrinks back. Here's half.
You snap a golden bar in half with no tools, just your fingers.
Have you seen my muscles?
Sir.
This
Sir.
is great.
Get out. He waves a finger again. The door opens. Get out. You're not allowed back here again.
Can I get my friend from your cat?
He calls, Freckles! The cat saunters up to him. Sits, pants like a dog. You get out. Your friends have done nothing yet.
I whisper to Marcella, get me a Smith toolkit and a Tinker's kit, please. And I hand her the bar of gold.
The same bar of gold?
Blackjaw. Okay.
How are you gonna pull this one out the trash, Marcella?
Very charismatic skills, I suppose. I'm sorry. None of my friends have ever ventured outside of their caves before. They're not familiar with how to talk to people. I would like to get a tinker's kit and some blacksmithing tools. I can assure you this is a completely normal bar of gold, but they don't know how to talk to people.
Roll persuasion, Marcella. No, roll a disadvantage. Ooh. Disadvantage DC 15. But I don't think you're gonna succeed. So,
It's disadvantage already, so no.
yeah, no. He shakes his head. I won't accept that bar of gold. I don't care if it's real or not by this point. I suspect it was probably stolen by your thieving friends. 100 gold for both tools.
I could trade you a moonstone. It's worth 50 gold. And could I potentially get you to go down to 75 gold for both?
A moonstone, huh? Let me see. You hand over the moonstone. He inspects it and nods his head. 45 gold.
It did come from my homeland across the sea. It is quite rare. Perhaps I could get you to go for 60 gold for this. You won't see another one in this country.
You can involve a Chansey with it.
Roll persuasion.
How many persuasion checks are there going to be? Oh, God.
45
Oh, no.
gold.
They'll owe me later. Right, I'll pay. You can pay 45 for this, and I'll make up the difference with gold.
Yes, that sounds fair. And you know, if you ever find yourself with real money, I have a lot of spell scrolls you might want to use. You look like a magical person.
Oh, is that so?
Yes.
I'll have to
I
decline.
like to think this is him just being racist because she's an elf.
No, please.
You walk around with... What are you wearing? You're wearing armor or robes?
I'm wearing robes.
Yeah. You're holding a moonstone, but he is kind of being racist. Wow, you're elf. You must be doing elf magic.
Sure. I'm sure you haven't seen many elves around these parts before.
That's true, I haven't.
I didn't even come in here prancing either. I'm not playing the part well. But I'll take the tinker's tools and blacksmithing tools, and I think that'll be it for today.
Alright, here you go. He hands them over finally, and you hand over your moonstone.
Hey, old man.
What is it?
If you like magic, you should go to the Church of Foltus on Sunday at noon.
I already go there.
Good.
Aselphus, are you browsing?
I was having a conversation with Freckles, and then Freckles just up and left.
Okay. Well, if you were browsing, there's a lot of stuff.
Do I see anything interesting in these back areas?
Yeah. You see quite a bit of ingredients, some cheese, and some enchanted things that are protected in a magical case. What you see first is a vial labeled Dust of the Mummy. And what you see next is salt? The salt toxin. One word, the salt toxin. The salt toxin?
write it down.
Yeah. A hunk of cheese, a pan flute, a eyes of minute seeing, which is like a mono glass, like a one glass eyeglass. It is enchanted. And that's all you see. Otherwise, you see a blanket, a tankard, is a lute. That's it.
I asked Freckles about the monocle.
About the what? Oh,
About the
Oh.
eyeglass of minute seeing.
You shout out in, I guess, what it would be common, or whatever language, common, Sylvan, whatever, but the animal would understand. Or I guess you'd shout out in Sylvan, since that's what you speak by mistake most of the time. You shout out, what? Wait, what do you say?
I ask it, have you ever seen what this monocle thing can do?
Freckle says, nope. I know it doesn't taste good.
It doesn't taste good?
Nuh-uh.
Is that why it's in a cage, so you don't eat it?
What?
Is it in a cage so you won't eat it?
No, it's in a cage, so people don't take it.
Hmm.
You're the first person to talk to me, besides my master. You smell weird.
I would. I smell like the wilds.
You smell like dead.
Well, yeah, that too. If you were to ever want to leave your master, I would let you eat people. And I wouldn't call you stupid for it.
Oh, I would love to. But I can't. I have to stay. I owe my master my life. All right.
Does your master have any apothecary tools?
What are those?
I explained the concept of beakers to this panther.
The panther tilts its head and says, yeah, master has a lot of those. Oh, you're just describing what it looks like?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The panther says, yeah, his master has a lot of those. Beakers and tools and test tubes.
I see.
What is happening?
Aselphus, playing into her childlike role, is refusing to talk to the old stranger without an adult present.
Hey, you seen this? Yeah, I don't know. I think they're just dancing. Yeah, this is weird. You hold left control and then scroll up or down. If you double the size...
It would scare the same amount of people, Mythka. It would just be bigger.
You don't know this.
That's pretty big. Alright, are you done in there?
Can't wait.
Aselphus is like, I can't talk to this adult. I need an adult.
You spin me right around.
Do I hear this?
Sure.
Do you speak Sylvan?
Do you?
You do not.
Ooh.
Oof. You hear your friend Aselphus shout out something in another language.
She's probably trying to talk to the animals, though, right?
Although she does sound distressed.
Aselphus, is everything okay?
I need an adult.
You again.
My child needs me.
Oh, well, your child is having fun with my cat.
Sounds distressed.
Mom, I want to buy things, but you weren't here and I can't talk to strangers.
What do you want to buy?
I want to buy an apothecary set so that I can make my mushrooms better.
Okay. Let's get that apothecary set for you. How much for an apothecary set?
You again. 50 gold.
Could I convince you to go lower? We're having quite the day.
Lower. You've convinced me enough.
Please,
so far.
mister.
Oh, all for you. Anything. Roll persuasion.
Oh, no.
I guess you're both rolling, so roll advantage. Okay. No. 50 gold. That's fine. I'm sorry, kid. I gotta make a living somehow.
Aw.
And Freckles needs
Okay.
to eat.
And there's the... What does the monocle that Freckle likes to eat on do?
The monocle? Oh, you mean the eyes of minute seeing? It
Yeah, that.
enhances your vision when looked through. And out of game, it is a magical item that lets you have advantage on investigation checks.
A
It gives you better
magnifying
eyesight.
glass.
Yeah.
It's
Um,
glasses.
How much is that?
How
And-
much? Oh. It is 1,000 gold.
But Freckles has chewed on it before.
What? Is this true, Freckles? Freckles, his ears flatten. Well, it's a good
Damn.
thing I love you.
You big idiot.
You stupid cat.
Don't call him that. He is a panther. He needs to eat a lot.
He eats too much. I feed him just enough and he still eats more. He's a glutton.
Just enough.
Strange.
Well, do you want the monocle? I doubt you can afford it with what I've seen so far today.
I can't afford it. But maybe I could trade you? And I show him the sickle.
What's this? A sickle?
It's also magic.
He casts Identify, and sees what the sickle does. He says. This is one powerful magical item. But it is not as good as my monocle. I can give you... if you trade me the sickle, I will knock 500 gold off.
That's still not enough.
There's always later.
Didn't you guys loot a bag of 800 gold off the knoll?
And I divided it up between everyone already. 200 each.
Yeah, I have 288 gold.
Yes, you do. Well, if that's all, then
Just the Just the tool, I guess.
All right. Here you go, little kid.
Aselphus cackles gleefully and says, "I'm gonna make a bomb!" As she runs out the door.
Ha, kids.
Aren't they great?
Can't live without him.
Absolutely.
And before I leave, I make a sound of an explosion in his back room.
In his back room. Ooh, 30
Yeah, like
feet.
where Selfish was with the cat.
Yeah, you could reach. You can make a noise of explosion. What the heck? He rushes over to investigate. See what happened. Did those kids plant a bomb in my shop?
All right, let's go.
Kedrick, why'd you do that? I wanted to come back here and free Freckles.
Because he was racist.
Are you leaving?
So is everyone in this city. Have you seen how the were-rats are treated?
But he was mean to me.
He's mean to his cat, too. He's gonna blame that on me. I thought you were my friend. Aselphus gets on the lizard and walks away. Or rides away.
All right. I will say, out of game, you can, yeah, you bought all those things. The shopping didn't go so well, but, well, no, that's what happens. You can't go to another shop without role-playing it. And I'm sorry, my NPCs are rude.
How much were the tools?
75 gold.
You want to keep that gold bar? It's worth 50. Then I'll hand you 25 gold.
Sounds like a trade to me.
Actually, the gold bar is worth 100.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we'll keep the gold bar. It's worth 100.
Works for me. She looks tired.
All right. We can out of roleplay say that would you try to fix the swords or no? Did I say they're too rusted to fix? Ancient rusted.
Oh, I can melt the rust down back into iron if I had a forge.
Yeah. Then you can fix them. Would you like to go to a blacksmith shop?
Sure.
Yep.
All right. It's a regular old shopping episode.
Next up, we stop at the beach.
I swear the next person who's racist is getting shot.
Murder hobos, here we come.
The golem does not follow.
I'm about to say, like, canonically, can we turn it on and have it follow us?
Do you turn it on?
Let me turn it on.
I'm about to say.
All right. You turn on the golem. Climb up to it, you slap the rune, it's on. And it's going to continue cooking whatever it was holding, which is now nothing.
It just does the cooking gesture for a moment, lifts its hands up to where its head should be, and then like does the equivalent of a sigh.
And you tell it to follow.
Fellows.
Alright. So the animate rune is what you want to turn on, if you want it to follow you, or do whatever.
Yep. Just the animate rune. I need to check it again to make sure I could just to make sure.
Okay.
Not protect, not battle stance, none of those.
Alright.
Yeah.
You slap the animate rune, activating it. It shines blue with wakefulness and follows you. The guards would follow you as well. go away. And you make it to the blacksmith shop.
Where am I?
Where are you? Your lizard's here.
I was riding my lizard.
She's
Right
right here.
here.
For me.
Yeah, she's right here.
I'm invisible to my map.
Oh,
Reloading.
yeah.
You're invisible to me too.
So since you were the one to activate it, Marcella, it's following you.
Nice.
Nice.
I'll be the 125-year-old responsible adult.
Excuse me.
Hmm? Oh, hello.
You mind if I use your forge for a little bit?
Use my forge. Hmm. Why? What are you gonna do?
Trying to melt down some swords.
Oh, fellow smith! Alright,
Yep.
sure. It's still warm. It's about time I took a break anyways.
Thank you.
I'll help out Kedrick, like just heat up the forge and whatnot. Just so forge work.
Kedrick, you are attempting to fix 8 short swords, 8 rusted short swords. Roll with your tinkers or with your smith's tools. Let me grab it for you if you don't have it.
Let's see here.
Normal, advantage, or disadvantage?
Smith's tools.
If you're proficient, it's with advantage.
I already have the tools. Get out of my inventory.
Okay. Roll with advantage. What do you add? Proficiency is 2? Okay. -1. Dexterity. A natural 1 in there. Alright, you have successfully fixed all 8 of the swords. They are worth 10 gold each.
You want to buy these swords?
Let me see. He inspects your swords, seeing their master quality. Nods his head. Yeah, sure. You're here to sell? Alright.
Yeah, I'd figure I'd help you out. Maybe get an early day for you.
That is helpful. I do have guards coming in for sword requests all the time. Here you go. He tosses you 80 gold.
And I give him the swords. Alright, thanks for the forge.
Yep, no problem.
Off to the perfume district.
Is that all?
Metal doesn't really help me, so yes.
I believe so.
Okay.
I'm also good.
Asophus, are you here?
Yeah.
Would you like to make meth?
Yeah, that's what I want to do.
Alright.
Perhaps we should make the meth out, not in public.
Is it worth it? Yeah, probably.
That's why I went all the way up here to the middle of nowhere.
Oh, where'd you go? Up there?
But, yeah.
Okay. Roll with your apothecary tools. So if you have a proficiency, roll advantage. If not, just roll
I
regular.
do.
Did I add the tools? I didn't.
Please do add the tools to my character sheet because I'm not sure how to do it.
Don't think they exist.
They do.
Oh.
In the compendiums under item DDB items, just search tool.
Yes.
There's no apothecary tools.
Alchemy is, I think, the correct term.
Ah.
It's just, I forget. I get the two mixed up.
Alchemist supplies. Okay. There you go.
Oh, cool. I have everything I need, I think.
So go ahead and roll them. If you have proficiency, roll advantage. If not, roll regular. Did I add them? Yes, I did. So click the use alchemist's tools or supplies, and it'll tell you to roll normal, advantage, disadvantage. In the chat box. Okay. You manage to make. How many mushrooms do you have on you?
I have 7. I should have 7. It says 8.
Okay. Are you attempting to turn them all into the refined rock blossoms?
Yeah.
Okay. It takes 3 mushrooms for 1 unit of refined rock blossom. And with that roll, it took you 4 mushrooms for 1 unit. So now you have used up all 8 mushrooms and have gotten 2 units of methril.
Alright.
She went behind the blacksmith and cooked meth.
You know, just girl things.
Love to see it.
Gatekeep, girl boss. Grow meth.
That is what they do.
It's literally called Methro. I love that.
Congratulations.
Alrighty. And I do still have a mushroom left. It's attached to the dead myconid.
Yes, you do.
I will eventually be able to grow it.
Ooh, crazy. Alright. So, off you go to the perfume district now. And it's just hit 12 a.m. or about 12 a.m. here in the East Coast. So we could call it here tonight. If you want. Or do you want to go on?
I think, Villainous is, like, not here yet, so I'll wait until he's back, but it doesn't matter to me.
I'm back.
Alright. Do you want to stop it here?
I'm fine to go on if everybody else is.
Well, I'm mainly,
Good either way.
I'm mainly asking because I don't have it prepared. But I will say we will enter. No. I said before, to get there, the quickest route would be through the sewers. So, would you like to go through the sewers now?
Nope.
No. I
Well,
don't
we.
make my way through the sewers.
I don't think we can because our pet and golem.
Putting the golem through the sewer grate, you'd have to reverse that enlarge spell.
I did not use a large spell, and also it's gonna last only a minute. So I don't know if the sewer's gonna be big enough to support that still.
Nope, probably not.
Well, the actual sewers themselves might be okay, but the entrance certainly wouldn't be.
I would
Sure.
say there are runoffs where the sewer runs off into, water supplies or the lake, where it would be big enough for the golem to fit through. But if you cast shrink on the golem, you could fit it through an entrance or a sewer grate.
I mean, we can give it a try.
Do we need to go through the sewers?
Apparently, it's the quickest way. But what about our camels?
Camels would be the same speed because you're going. Imagine traffic, right? There is a highway, but the highway gets a lot of traffic, so you might as well. When you get
That's not my question. My question was, if we go to the sewers, what about the camels? What's gonna happen to them?
you'll have to leave them outside.
I say we just go through town like normal.
Yeah. Sylphus and her lizard would not want to go into the sewers. Sylphus has a very pretty dress.
Yeah, it's just walk over land.
All right. You
Let's do
have
it.
a nice walk.
No, let's do it.
Okay. You decide to go the long way. The perfume district is a part of the city, but it is not on land. It is on water. Imagine houses on wooden stilts. That is what the perfume district is. It exists over the water. Almost looks like it was exiled from land. A place where people live. People who are not otherwise allowed on the city live. Where they make their home. Or you wouldn't know that if you looked at a map. But my map won't work. So yeah, that's why it takes longer to get there. But also, the city is big. It is a dense city. If you walk through it on camel, it would have to be very slow. We'll save that for next time, because I don't have it prepared. I do have the sewers prepared, though.
It's cool. We can, if that's the case, we can end it here.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Preparation is key.
Mhm.